What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door. You know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on. You don't want problems, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on to it. You already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you were not touching the friends. Ay, you were not touching the kin. Ay, putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is. Ay, switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. Said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast, but wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting this, that gas, and diesel, shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy back in the building, back with another topic for you today. If you haven't already, make sure you come on in. You like, you comment, subscribe to the channel. You see it in the background right now. Do your part. It's your boy, man, and we got it on the clock. We are talking the pass rush. Now, when it comes to the NFL, you always talk about this cream of the crop thing that's called premium positions. Which is the quarterback position. Getting to the quarterback, then it's protecting the quarterback, and so on and so on. I like to think that in today's NFL, if you don't have somebody that can be disruptive, somebody that can come out and cause havoc or be able to come and go one-on-one with offensive linemen and take them off of the map, then you haven't done anything right in the NFL. So shout out to Evero. We are in another season up under him with his defensive coordinator. And I believe for the first season in its entirety, he now has the requisite pieces to be able to come out here and move forward. We saw first season, we had a lot of injuries on that defensive line. We saw, like I said, last season, we had a lot of injuries on that defensive line. Hell, we signed the guy, 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿, that was injured and did not play majority of the season. So when we did see him, he gave us what? I believe it was 22 pressures over 8 contested, which gave him 4 sacks. That's lackluster in the NFL. It's not enough to really be able to sink your teeth in. I don't know if you guys are like me, but whenever I like to get to a meal, I like to bite down and sink my teeth into it. And like I said, 4 sacks to me is not a good enough meal. I need a little bit of butter. If I'm eating a steak, I need a little bit of butter. I need that thing to be seasoned up left and right. And I need to make sure that thing is at the right temperature. And we just didn't have it at the right temperature last season, but that's okay. That's okay. Make no mistake about it. We in here to get this thing right. So with Wanham now fully coming into a full season, now you got to understand that this is the last season, the last year in his 2-year contract, which means that this is it for him. And you went out in this draft and you targeted 2 young fellas that you believe that could be the future for you at this position. So 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿 coming in, what is it going to look like for him in an increased role where he's playing the entire season? Will he be able to muster up double-digit sacks from his position? And if he does muster up double-digit sacks, do we re-sign him? This is the questions that we need to look at because, like I said, 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿, He's relatively young. He's about 26, 27 years old. And we just made the mistake of pushing a 26-year-old, 25-year-old edge rusher out of the door in last season in Brian Burns. So, with that being said, the Carolina Panthers need to up the sack total from the season before. You have Nick Scotton, you have Princely coming from Ole Miss, as well as you have DJ Warner, which would be the three-headed spear, the three-headed monster that's going to really spearhead this entire sack production. Now, I believe that you will probably get some sacks from a guy, maybe potentially here and there from a DJ Johnson. Depends on what it looks like with him and his injury. Because right now he's questionable with concussion issues. Then you got Amari Bono, who has been questionable with a knee injury. So we don't know what the status will be on Amari Bono. That's another guy that we've been waiting on for the past 2-3 seasons for him to come through. I had high hopes at one time for Amari Bono, but it seems to dissipate a little bit with the more and more the injuries come, with the more and more new bodies come in the building. I'm sitting here now and I'm saying to myself, we have an improved defensive line. Now you got Bobby Brown that just came in, Tershawn Walton. You have them guys to pair along with A'Shawn Robinson, Derek Brown. You go and you draft Cam Jackson. So that interior line should be a little bit better. I'm very high on a guy like Cam Jackson from Florida, University of Florida. I believe that he's going to be the future anchor to put beside Derek Brown on this line. It's just going to take him about 2 seasons to really get to, because everybody knows defensive tackles takes about 3 seasons for them to manifest into whatever it is that they're going to be. So by the time as he manifests, Derek Brown to be closely to the end of his contract, and maybe Cam Jackson to be able to total us to the future. Who knows? But what I'm saying is with an improved defensive line, you have now the ability to come out here and have a Nick Scotton who's going to play a strong side linebacker. You're going to have the ability to have Yumiyan and Princely to come in and rotate in and out here and there. You're going to have, like I said, DJ Warner, who's your weak side linebacker. He's going to be able to make some noise here and there. It depends on the brilliance of Evero. And I believe that he's very brilliant in this 3-4 scheme. You saw it. Vic Fangio just won a Super Bowl. Who's a disciple of Vic Fangio? Evero. So, I mean, it's a system that has won and had success in the NFL. And I believe that if we cater to the system, a.k.a. by giving it players, healthy players, and also having the opportunity to get out here and create mismatches, we're going to be all right. So this is just my thoughts on what I believe that needs to be the biggest impact of the defense. I've always been on this linebacker phase. I'm a huge linebacker guy. I believe that until the Carolina Panthers truly go and invest in a middle linebacker, you're not gonna really see the defense take off as much as it really can, or get the full potential out of what you can really get out of this defense. But you now have some young pieces where you can start to see the foundation of what it can be. So with that being said, I'm under the impression between DJ Wanham, Princely, Nick Scotton, Patrick Jones is going to be a rotational guy. DJ Johnson is going to be a rotational guy. Trevor Wallace is going to be the other interior linebacker here and there. He may be able to give you something for the sack total production as well. I'm looking to say at least 35 sacks this season is the goal for the Carolina Panthers, at least. Because if Wanham is able to at least give you 8 to 9, which that's where he's been consistently for his entire career, 8 to 9 sacks. And you look at the 2 young fellas between Scotton and Human and Princely, you say you get about 4 sacks apiece out of both of those. And then if you're able to at least get about 3 to 4 out of DJ Johnson, potentially, like I said, racking them up. You might get safeties or corners that come on a corner blitz or safety blitz on that to be able to rack up maybe 2 to 3 over the season. 30 is the goal. 35 is the goal. Will we get that? Time will tell. Hopefully we'll have some D tackles that can get some sacks too. But like I said, that'll all be seen. The name of the game this year is getting after the quarterback. And the best way to do it is to use it and utilize the young fellas that we just brought in. Like I said, I'm very excited about the Nick Scorton drafting, as well as Princely from Ole Miss. I believe that those guys will be the future because, just as I stated earlier, DJ Wonnum is in the last year of his contract. And he's going to really have to come out here and produce to be able to get another contract for the Carolina Panthers, which I doubt it. That's why you go younger. That's why you drafted two guys at the same position. So with that being said, man, make sure you come on in. We're going to get into it this season as we do. We're going to tell it like it TI is. We raw, we uncut. And make sure, like I said, if you haven't already, you do us that elite favor right there. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's been your boy, 𝐥𝐤𝐞, and I would like to welcome you guys to another season at the Black Cat Panther Podcast.